Hello again, everyone. Age of June here, and we're back with another League of Legends Shoutcast. It's going to be a team game again, as it is a new super team that has formed. We've got Team Fusion Esports here. It's a team on the NA server, and it recently got put together. It's a lot of well-known pros from the NA. We've got Nintendo X as the jungle, which obviously he's very well known. Up at the top lane, we've got Sin here, who is actually, I believe, Mac Noon. It's actually going to be Mac Noon. The mid lane, we've got Who Is He, which is actually Huhi, I believe it's pronounced. H-U-H-I. Not sure that it's pronounced Huhi, but it could be Huhi, something like that. Either way, that's who that is. Down the bot lane, we've got Nian Thonso, Zoro Thonso in this game, playing the ADC, and then we've got Glebe Glarbu as the support. I personally am really excited to see this game, to see this team. They're wanting to get into the LCS using the expansion tournament, and honestly, I would love to see that. I like a lot of the team members on this, so honestly, I would probably end up going for this team, at least fairly decently. I mean, I may not be, I don't know. I may end up making it my team. I don't know. We'd have to see. But that's all, you know. That's all in the future. We don't know for sure that they're going to actually make it into the LCS anyway, so if they do, though, then I'll have to actually think about it. But in this particular game, they're going to be against, I didn't notice the team name, but Brokey. I wonder if op.gg says that. It does not appear to say that. That's all. Alright. But anyway, that's who they are against. They got a Jace top, played by Caffeine King. Oh. The mid lane, we've got Zephinescence. By the way, that's a great name. I like that name. Playing Azir. Down the bot lane, we've got Sivir, played by DS Demon. And the support of Frosty Lights, playing Karma. And then we've got Lee Sin jungling, played by Seraphic. And then, of course, for Fusion Gaming, up in the top lane, it is Gnar. The Orianna is mid, ADC Jinx, Nami is the support, and then we've got a Jarvan in the jungle. I did watch the game just previous to this one, and they actually did really well. From what I understand, they're actually just dominating in their games. I think they've lost 2 games so far, and they are already challenged after, I believe, 17 or 18 games. They're just destroying the current rank 5's queue. Which, I mean, given the fact that it's got this many really high-level people, it's not really all that surprising. Ooh, she's getting really close. Down she goes. That is first blood for Nian Thonso, and that is great news for him. That is going to hopefully allow this lane to really scale. I would not be surprised, as, you know, Nian Thonso and Glebe Glarbu, both of them are really, really good players. I mean, they're not the greatest in the world, but, I mean, they are really good. And with them working together, at least so far, they've been able to really do really well down there. And we will probably be able to see them go ahead and scale really well. Hoping to see some interesting things from this year too. I really haven't seen that much of him. What I have, I wasn't too impressed with. I did cast one game with Faker as Azir, but even that game, I wasn't that into it. I don't know, it felt like Azir was a little bit weak. So we'll have to see if this guy has it down. I mean, honestly, Faker did do really well. He did. But he played other games after and before and everything that he didn't. And I don't know. Maybe this game will actually see somebody who just rocks as Azir. I know Gnar used to be considered really underpowered, but he's actually gotten pretty good now. He's about to be transforming here. Gnar! More ability, there we go. And actually just take the tower shot while walking away. Gonna be able to shove this forward, no really big deal though. Looks like the Karma decided to roam here as her ADC had to go back. Didn't really get anything onto Huhi, so it's not really gonna be a big deal. Glebe is on his way back down to help out Nian Thonso. And Nian Thonso is just gonna go ahead and farm up here, and he's not shoving the lane or anything. Wants to go ahead and try to zone these guys as much as possible. The lane's already shoving, so it will, of course, push out this way anyway. But he wanted to keep it as far out as long as possible, just so he could get that harass on. once it gets under the tower, you're not going to get a whole bunch of crash. Lots of damage coming out as well from that Nami E. Really doing work in this battle. Oh, the trap, and that may be a dead Karma right there. She got hit by the zap, and she goes down. Down she goes to Nian, but Nian does go down as well to the Sivir, and now Sivir's trying to chase down Glebe Glarbu. Not going to be able to finish him off. They've got a pretty big, well, they had a decent-sized minion advantage there, so he was taking quite a bit of damage from that. And of course, Glebe does have the sustain as well, and he was able to keep himself alive and prevent that Sivir from chasing him down. Not really much happening in the top lane so far. McAnoon has actually managed to go ahead and just keep the Jace here zoned away. He's got about 10 CS up. Not really too huge. There we go. Out comes Mega Gnar though, and that was a really unfortunate time for Jace to decide to go in. You would think you would notice the fact that Gnar was almost transformed. You don't want to go in when he's about to get Mega Gnar, because Mega Gnar is so nasty, and now he's just walking around, really tanking up, or was tanking up a lot of damage without really too much of an issue. There we go. Gnar actually flashes for Jace there, doing a lot of damage. In goes Jace though, down goes Jace. He ends up going down. Meantime, we've got Jarvan. Looks like he came over here to possibly do a little bit of a jungle invade, but he did get chased away there by Azir and Lee Sin. In they go. Lee Sin better watch out. He lands the Q onto Gnar though and instantly destroys him. Jarvan has to jump over the wall to get out. Flash from Azir puts him in range, but of course the flash from Jarvan gets him back out of range. And then we've got Huhi here, ready to go ahead and rip them to pieces if they're not careful. So they've got to watch out as well. They're kind of chasing Huhi, but I don't think they'll be able to do too much. Out comes the flash Q from Lee Sin, the ultimate there from Huhi. Not enough. He flashed and missed the wall, so he ended up going down. And he managed to go ahead and flash over the wall. It actually would have kept him up though, but unfortunately for him, he did not manage to do so. So down he goes, and that is two more, or another kill there for the red team. Not two more. Can't count the kill up there on Gnar anymore. Nami headed back. Down here in the bot lane, CS-wise, Sivir's actually ahead. Sivir is really good at getting that CS though. I mean, she's got the bouncy, and she's got her Q. I know it's called bouncy, but I can't help it. Such a cool ability too. But yeah, that allows her to really clear out these waves really fast. So she's really good at securing that CS, whereas Jinx really is not quite so much. I mean, she's just got her auto attack really. So I can't say I'm too shocked that Sivir has actually secured that lead. Yeah, they were getting zoned, but again, she's just got such a good wave clear that she's going to be able to secure a lot of CS, and even with the zoning, it's not going to be enough. So in the mid lane, the Orianna did go ahead and come over here to get the blue buff. Not really surprising. Jarvan isn't that big of a need for blue buff, and of course having it on your mid laner is huge. So went ahead, handed it over. Azir, I believe, did not get it. No, Azir has blue buff as well. So it is going to be a blue buff up mid lane. Not really surprising. A lot of times in the pro games, that's what you'll see. And we've got another jungle invade here from Jarvan. Puts out that ward, and has to do a little bit of damage there to Lee Sin. Forced to back off though because Jace did come down to assist the Lee Sin. Very nice reaction time by him as soon as he saw that. Actually, it looks like no, that was just placed. See, a really nice reaction time on him though. Getting down there, making sure that Lee Sin did not take any damage or anything like that. In the meantime, Nian and Glebe are both going ahead and grabbing these double golems here. They're kind of zoned a little bit away from the minion wave thanks to the Sivir Karma combo. That is a really nasty combo because they do a lot of damage really fast. They also have really good poke, especially with Karma. So, understandably, they went ahead and went for those double golems. They couldn't get too far out as it is. They've got to play safe. And that's exactly what they did. Went ahead, walked away, came back when the minions were at a safe position, and now they're going ahead and just farming it up there. A little bit coming out there. The shield from Orianna just completely negates that. And we do actually have a bit of a roam here. It looks like they're going to go ahead and take down this pink ward. And not really much is going to happen there. Forced to go ahead and back off, but that's not really a big surprise. Out comes a ward there from Jarvan, warding up the dragon, making sure they don't end up doing it. Good idea. Right about now is the time you often see teams start positioning for the dragon. Sometimes you see a bit of a sneaky earlier, but lot less likely. And we see a lot of sweeping lenses coming out now. A lot of warding totems changing into those sweeping lenses. We may see a blue totem. Ooh, Azir getting wrecked there. Down he goes. Oh, that ultimate. Maybe enough to get him out. It is enough to get him out. Nicely done there. Shoved the Jarvan back and was able to keep that Orianna away just long enough for him to get out. He did get the shield from Karma as well, and that was just enough to keep him alive. It does mean that the blue team has destroyed the enemy. They forced him to go back, which means they're going to be able to get this dragon for free. If the red team goes for it, they're going to come across a fight that they don't want to have. The Orianna ulti is down, but even still, you still don't want to go for it. And there we go. The blue team actually engaged there. That was a very nice Nami ult there from Glebe, knocking up the Lee Sin as he was coming in, and it ended up just destroying them here. And then he hit a bubble as well, so he's trying to go in, got hit with the bubble. And in the meantime, we've got an engage here from Gnar going for the Jace. Jace is actually pretty high up, but Gnar is transforming as we speak. There we go. Manages to go ahead and do it. Does he end up going down, though? He does not end up going down. Really close. But he was able to destroy those minions with that Q. If it were not for that Q, he actually probably would have died, thanks to that. We had another dive here coming in onto Azir. Azir goes down as well. That's going to be the first tower of the game. The blue team is going to be able to get this. There's really no reason that they wouldn't. I mean, they could choose. They're kind of down. There we go. It does end up going down. Jinx gets all excited and goes back. I still love that back animation. Not enough to get the skin, but... yeah. Anyway, so Jarvan back up in this enemy jungle. Again, kind of in a little bit of trouble. Dodges the Q, predicts exactly where it's going to go. Heads up top, and yeah, he's going to be fine here. But they are going to be able to take down this pink ward. Yeah. Man. Okay. It's going to see Jarvan go back. And yeah. Almost managed to get him just a couple seconds sooner. He actually would have been able to go ahead and stop that back and probably end up destroying him. But he came around the corner, did not instantly react, and that was about the only way to keep him there. So he ended up missing out on that kill. Not really too surprising. It's a very tough one to do. Sorry about that. Gnar, of course. There we go again. Sorry. Again. Alright, so Gnar doing work again against the Jace. Just chunked him down really low. Out comes the Mega Gnar, and if Jace does not go back, he's going to end up going down. Lee Sin is here, though, so it may be enough to go ahead and to bring this into their favor. Gnar checks the bush with the Q, hits Lee Sin, and looks like he's actually going to go for this. Now, just forces them to fall back. Out comes the boulder just before he transforms back into the Mini Gnar. And Azir's actually on his way up as well. He was pinged, though, so they know he's coming. I think Gnar should be able to get out of this with really no problem. MacNewton's pretty good at escaping. Yeah, he's going to be able to get out of this. That's a wasted roam there by Azir. If he's not careful, he's going to get engaged on by Jarvan. Not going to happen, but Jarvan did see that ward get placed, so he's able to immediately take it down. No vision for you there. No vision for you. The ward in this bush as well. They don't know about that one. Out goes another tower. Nara manages to go and finish that one. Down here in the bot lane, it is actually shoved towards the red team, but we'll have to see if it ends up continuing to shove here. Looks like Nian is just kind of hanging out in this bush, wanting to engage. We've got a roam up here as well. These guys are possibly going for this tower. I don't think they're going to be able to do it. They're going to get some damage on it. There we go. Out comes the ultimate. It does land. And that is a dead Sivir. No! She manages to live with just a sliver of health. Jace comes in. He's trying to go for the Jinx. Jinx is getting really low. Nicely done. Manages to go ahead and finish him off. She gets excited. She's trying to get away from this Lee Sin. Lee Sin's not going to be able to secure this. Nice bubble from Glebe. Secures on him, and he ends up getting popped up. Now he's got to run. Jarvan's on his way down, wanting to go for this. This may be a dead Lee Sin as well. There we go. Misses the flag toss. And does he have ult? He does have ult. Gonna go ahead and tower dive. Out comes the ult. That is a dead Lee Sin. Jarvan gets the kill. Jarvan getting really low, but he does not end up going down. He ends up surviving as well. Just barely, but he survives. And that's going to be a little bit more damage on this tower. Karma's on her way up, forcing them back. But again, like I said, a little bit of damage on the tower. It's going to be helpful. Orianna chasing down the Azir. Looks like he was a little bit too far up. Yeah, she came along from behind him here. Does not have ulti. So put up a shield there and flashed on him. and was just able to destroy him there with the ball. He really had no chance whatsoever. She's getting really dangerous. All she has, amusingly enough, is a Doran's Ring and a Themes and Holy Grail. So, nicely done there. I really liked the ball placement there. Tossing it forward, does the damage, immediately uses that... what is that spell? Dissonance. I don't play Orianna enough to remember the exact names. I know we've got Protect and Move. Or Attack. Attack, yeah, that's what it is. But yeah. Anyway, so down the bot lane, Sivir and Karma have gone ahead and shoved this forward. I'm not sure what we're seeing here from the blue team. Looks like they might be going for the... No, they're just clearing out the vision control on Dragon. And actually just securing the red team's jungle. They're getting a lot of vision in here. They know what's going to happen. And in the meantime, we've got me and Tanso down here just going ahead and hoping to get some CS here. Leaves on his way down. A lot of damage goes in onto Ann there. Gets hit by that. But we've got the entire blue team on the way down. In comes Nami. Glebe doing his best. Lands the slow. Sivir's getting really low. In comes Jarvan. There goes the bubble, but it's spell shield, but she still goes down there to Orianna. And Nian actually taking the tower to do some damage to it. Now Glebe's going to tank it, and they're going to be able to get this tower. Down it goes. That's an excited Jinx again, and Dragon is up in 45. In the meantime, we've got Gnar just continuing to zone this poor Jace. Jace is really not having a good time. But the mid lane, Lee Sin and Azir were actually able to go ahead and answer with a tower kill. So that is actually the first tower kill of the game for the red team. Definitely a good thing for them. Out comes a very nice force. I like that. Getting vision there. And in the meantime, red team continuing to stay in the jungle. There's really not much they can do right now. Anytime they get too far out, they just get destroyed. So Roki is really having a pretty tough time here. Nintendude gets seen there by Azir. And Azir actually does a little bit of damage to him. Nothing too huge, but out comes the dragon now. And the blue team was already there, ready and waiting. And this dragon's going to be instantly dead. Really, there's no way that the red team could react to that. They had no idea. And now the blue team's on the way. Fusion Gaming wanting to come here onto this Sivir. Sivir was already on her way out, though. Gnar getting engaged, or actually engaging onto the Azir. Forced to flash out, though. He is actually going to survive thanks to the shield from Orianna plus the Mega Gnar transformation. He's actually going to be okay, but I actually thought he was going to be dead there. He ended up surviving, though, just barely. Good that Orianna's shield there, reacting just in time. Nian Hanzo continuing to shove this forward, but of course, Sivir's here to go ahead and keep it zoned. And there's a lot of pings here on the mid lane. It looks like some people want to engage, and some people are saying, hey, watch out. And ooh, Azir gets hit with a shockwave. Getting really low, forced to go ahead and jump out, but he is actually going to live. So that's a somewhat of a waste of a shockwave. Gnar is trying his best to get out as he is now really low and in mini Gnar form. But in the meantime, Nian Hanzo here is just shoving this Sivir back. In goes the Lee Sin, lands the kick, out comes the Sivir ultimate, and it is zoning. Oh, not going to end up hitting. That is going to be a living Sivir, and down goes the Jinx. Really no response possible there by the blue team. Azir went ahead and put up his tower here, so they're going to have to get this down or just let it time out before they can go too much further. In the meantime, though, Gnar came over here to go for the Sivir, managed to go ahead and take down said Sivir, and now he's going to be able to shove this. He's got the wave pushing ability too, so he's going to be able to get some damage on the tower, possibly manage to get it. Down goes that middle Azir tower, so they are going to be shoving it forward again. They might be able to get it soonish. Out comes a sweeper ward, getting all three of those wards. He's going for the Azir, hunts him against the wall. In comes Orianna as well. The shield comes out onto Gnar. Down goes Azir thanks to that. And the boomerang lands onto Lee Sin. He's getting really low, but he's not down. But out comes the Nami. And it's the ultimate there. Hit Karma and Jace. In goes Gnar. Down goes the Karma to that Orianna ultimate. And then Jace went down as well. That's going to be another tower kill here for Fusion Gaming. And that's going to really widen their gold lead. We're just kidding. They decided to back off and possibly go for Baron instead. Honestly, I can't say I blame them. The red team's Roki is mostly dead. clearing out the ward coverage here. Broky's going to have to be careful if they do come to contest this. And honestly, I can't see it happening. They're just too far behind it. 10k behind. That is going to be fair. There was really no time even for them to get here. Lee Sin's on his way down. And watch out. Oh! Does not get hit by anything there. Out comes the teleport from Jace. They don't even know that Fusion Gaming had managed to secure this. Jinx going for Azir. Ooh, she's getting chunked down by Azir, but in comes the rest of Fusion and is going to save her life. And they're going for Gnar now. Gnar gets chunked really hard. Out come the dragons, and Karma got way too far out to go toward here. There we go, trying to engage there onto the Jinx. Out comes the Super Mega Death Rocket, managing to get that kill onto Azir. Lee Sin followed through, almost died, but didn't. Now in goes the Gnar though. Ooh, Mega Gnar gets a double kill there, and that is an ace for Fusion. Jarvan managed to go ahead and secure Jace at the same time. That was a really lovely time of transformation there, as he was able to go ahead and ulti immediately, shove them all against the wall. He had actually almost died as he transformed, and then that of course was able to allow him to secure that kill, those kills. Could be another 2 towers here from the blue team and an inhibitor as well, and I mean there's really nothing that the red team can do. Karma getting chunked by Orianna. They are going to be able to save this ward, but who cares about that? Ooh, Karma getting really low there. Orianna doing work. Flash. Oh, out comes the ultimate as well from Orianna. That is a surrender at 20 minutes. It's actually what the last game was too. 21 minutes technically. But last game was 20 minutes as well. So again, Fusion Gaming just rocking it. I really want to see them play in the expansion tournament, and hopefully they'll get in, because I would really like that. I like these guys. So that's going to be the end of this game. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night. Bye.